The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. On a wide, unspoiled beach on the northeast shore of Lake Michigan, a short day's drive from Chicago, Detroit, or Fort Wayne, lies beautiful Arcadia, built by the International Walther League for Lutheran young people, their families, and friends. Although easy to reach by automobile or bus, once there, it seems isolated, face to face with nature, and the immense sea which spreads across the horizon and heaves its surf for hundreds of miles. The buildings, the accommodations, the handiwork of man are the very best, but the handiwork of God is incomparable and everywhere. There are beautiful, rugged hills over which the hiking trails are laid. There are unspoiled forests, as still and perfect as though God had finished them yesterday. There is the lake, vast and sparkling in the bright sun. Or awesome in the fleeting storm. But Arcadia is more than just the beauty of nature. There's something special about it, something subtle and personal, so unique it's difficult to put into words. Perhaps it's because there is such a concerted effort at Arcadia to make people comfortable, to give them rest and recreation, and provide fully for their complete enjoyment. All the facilities, beach, buildings, woods, the natural setting, blend to make Arcadia an ideal Michigan vacation spot. The main buildings are the large inn, a complete modern summer hotel with 45 rooms for guests, with a home-like lobby, a charming dining room, and a spotless kitchen. The Assembly, where the auditorium is located, in addition to 4 men's dormitory rooms. The auditorium is a bright and spacious multi-purpose room where at one time you might be entertained and at another be involved in spirited discussions, led by outstanding leaders from many fields. The Wigwam, the service building with its store and office, where almost 2,000 people from all over the United States and Canada register every summer. Here, too, is the main recreation room called the Roundup, which has indoor facilities for a wide variety of games and offers many leisure activities. There is a children's playhouse called the Ark, where a staff member takes care of the smaller children each morning while their parents participate in adult activities. The little tots also love to play out of doors, and there are plenty of clean, safe places for play in Arcadia's spacious acres. Arcadia is fun, games, and pleasure. Long, long beaches and ample time for sun, sand, or just plain loafing. In the fresh waters of Lake Michigan, swimming is especially refreshing. Parents who had thought swimming was behind them learn again its pleasure, frolicking with their children. The tennis courts, professionally maintained, are always busy. There are plenty of eager players who want to give you a good game and good company. If you want just as much competition but a little less exercise, shuffleboard on carefully laid out concrete courts is for you. Or croquet golf, that combination of croquet and golf made popular and famous at Arcadia. The hiking trails may take you climbing to the top of the bluffs or wading at water's edge, but you can't find better hiking or better places to hike than at Arcadia. Teamwork and agility don't often count on the volleyball courts, for it's just fun we're after. Everyone can play, and when supper is over, the whole camp family heads for the courts to watch or play. You'll love this daily exhibition of fun and fellowship. Softball is a must, almost every afternoon. Slugger meets fireball. And how's this for an outfield? If you don't want to play, come along anyway to boo the umpire or cheer your favorites. Element left and swing your partner. Another recreation favorite is an evening of square dancing under the stars. Even the little ones have their turn. And just between us, parents appreciate the chance to sit this one out. These are nights to remember. Gathered around the campfire on the shore, surrounded by the velvet night, singing songs together or listening to tall tales by master storytellers. Who knows what hidden talent you have? On talent night, you can find out. And the least you can do is get a laugh. Or a great big hug if you hit it right. Special fun nights and fiesta days provide a continuous round of joy and fellowship. There's always something exciting. Some of it will happen tomorrow. There's the event scheduled for tonight. There's the thrill of remembering yesterday. All lend continuous spice and anticipation to life at Arcadia. Anyone for coffee? The Wigwam is the place to catch a quick snack, a refreshing soda, or, ladies, a high-calorie sundae. It's a spot to relax, meet friends, laugh, and enjoy yourself. There's a gift shop, too, where you can pick up souvenirs or select that special remembrance for the folks back home. Arcadians work up a tremendous appetite, and Arcadia satisfies it family style in the beautiful, well-appointed dining room. The food, Ask the man or woman or child who has eaten there. Descriptions don't do it justice. Pass the biscuits, please. The plaza, especially after meals, is for taking it easy or reading. Or writing those having a wonderful time, wish you were here letters. Sunsets on the lake, viewed from the plaza, are especially beautiful, and it's impossible, in spite of the excitement of the day, not to be awed once more with the beauty of God's handiwork. Through this 100-power telescope, the heavens do declare the glory of the Lord. The moons of Jupiter and the rings of Saturn are clearly visible. The night sky becomes something more wonderful than you have ever imagined. Is this what makes Arcadia so unique? Isn't it something else? Something within and beyond everything else? Arcadia is people. And now perhaps we may be coming closer to the heart of what Arcadia really is. For it's the people who come here that make Arcadia something special. They're not just tourists. They are Christian people seeking a vacation to refresh the spirit as well as the mind and body. Some of them are children or young people, perhaps here for their first season. Some are couples or whole families spending vacations together year after year. But they all have in common their religious beliefs and backgrounds, and what they live in Arcadia is a Christian life, full of sharing, caring, and belonging to a great, big, wonderful family. Let one of them speak.
Why do we come back to Arcadia year after year? When I first came as a Waltherligger, I met many wonderful friends, fell in love with the spirit of Arcadia, and wept at leaving it. I vowed to come back, and I did, several times. Joe and I were one of the many couples to meet at Arcadia and later marry. It's a wonderful place for the kids, and a wonderful place for a vacation, but much more than that. They say it's like a family. It is, a family with God.
Arcadia embodies the ideal of Christian service, especially in its staff. These are people devoted, as one puts it, to being a part of a well-organized system to make people happy. They are eager to serve. The staff is led by genial Chief Wireman and Mom, who have devoted their lives to Arcadia from the beginning, building it up from an undeveloped tract of 110 acres to the international fame it enjoys today. Campers have come to expect the kind of devotion exemplified by the Wiremans and by Mr. and Mrs. Wendling, Wendy and Ruth as Arcadians know them, who have chosen to spend almost a lifetime of their summers serving at the camp. And there are many others. One of them speaks.
I learned and liked the feeling of happiness gained from making other people happy. Instinctively, you go out of your way to help the less experienced. You forget that there are jobs that run only 40 hours a week. You do things you never dreamed of, and it's all tremendous fun.
Arcadia is also a place for spiritual growth. Outstanding leaders from our church have informal lectures and discussions on many topics of general interest. Campers have the opportunity daily of meeting and talking with men who are shaping the whole program of the church. Men such as Dr. Kemmerer of Concordia Seminary faculty, who has served as one of Arcadia's distinguished deans for a quarter of a century. Mrs. Kemmerer likes to come along because she enjoys Arcadia too. Chats with conference leaders offer many opportunities for growth, for the deeper understanding of things spiritual. Midweek vespers are held under the stars in the outdoor chapel. Arcadians come from their play-a-day world to gather with friends for some unforgettable moments of worship. Here, in the Chapel of the Woods, each feels a quiet, hushed, and intimate closeness with God. And when all else and Arcadia itself is behind them, this remains. What then is Arcadia? How can we express it? It's a beautiful spot for pleasant and comfortable living. It is vigorous play and lazy relaxation. It is great fun and also personal stimulation. It is fellowship and growth and service and love and faith. It is vigorous Christian living. And how can you express that? It is a spirit, a feeling, something so subtle and special that it cannot be conveyed in pictures and words. It must be experienced. Come, visit us at Arcadia. Vacation with us for a week or two next summer. Know firsthand why all Arcadians think back to visits past with such fond longing and look forward to visits future with such pleasure and confident anticipation.